Welcome. Let's focus on converting consultations into paying clients. This is taking everything from the selling process, everything you've learned so far, or if you're just starting this as your first module, everything you need to know from the start to finish. And we're going to focus, first of all, on the invitation piece of the selling process. Now, this is set up to point out some common missteps that people are making. And if you find that, oops, that might be me, it's okay. It's just learning how to do something differently. There will be lots of language suggestions shared throughout this full module for you on how to move people from start to finish. So the first piece is the invitation. So crucial and often not handled well, frankly. The way that you issue the invitation is so important. So the first thing about the invitation I want you to be aware is that many people will not hire you until you invite them. So learning how to do it in an authentic way and in a way that builds rapport is crucial to your success. So let's talk about some common missteps that I see out there happening so much. So much. Some things that people forget to do when they're issuing an invitation. The first one is forgetting to build rapport before issuing an invitation. I know I was at an event a while back and a woman, I was hearing her do this with every single person she met. She was like, I have a free consultation. I offer a free consultation. You should sign up for a free consultation with me. And she was just saying it over and over again. And I thought oh, and then she came over and she said it to me. She had built no rapport. So important that you spend some time connecting with the other person. And it doesn't have to be a lot of time. I'm not talking about days. I'm not talking about multiple interactions. But, let's spend a few minutes before you get to the invitation piece of building rapport. Find out what's important to this other person. Spend some time understanding their business, what it is that they do, and how you might serve them in some way before the invitation piece comes. Now, the next one, this is the number one mistake that I see people do in the invitation process is they send someone to a website. They send them to their website and say, hey, go to my website, find out what I do, and then let me know if I can help you. And or they send people to a calendar link to schedule. So people who are like, hey, I offer a free consultation. All you have to do is get on my website. You'll see my calendar link there, and you can just go ahead and set up a time to meet with me. It's like, ooh, no. You have to be the person that walks them from start to finish. And I'm going to give you some language on how to do that. Do not send people to your website to schedule times with you. Do not send them to your website to learn more about what you do. A website is there to enhance that information. You are the person who needs to share that information in that moment when you are meeting with somebody. So, and sending them to a calendar link, usually it comes off a little bit like it's more, your time is more important than theirs. So you don't want to send that message. I'm going to give you some things to do instead. Now, here's the other thing about consultations, and it's a common misstep, is that most people hear the word consultation and they think, sales call, this person's going to try to sell me. So it's really important how you lay out what they're going to do during that time with you. Like, what's the benefit to them of scheduling a time to jump on a call with you or meet with you face to face? Because if all you're going to do is sell them, they're going to be like, ugh. No, thank you. I'm not interested in being just sold to. I want my problem solved and my needs met. Okay. So what do you do instead? And what do you do when you're in person? When you're in person, you have to issue the invitation. This is the fill in the blank there. You actually have to get the words out of your mouth, and you have to do it immediately in the moment. This is crucial to your success. So in the next little section, I'm going to give you some language on how to do that and talk you through this. So for the meantime, I want you to go back and think about, how have you been issuing invitations? How's it going? Are people taking you up on it? If they are, great. And if you're getting some hesitancy from them, chances are you're making one of these common missteps. So it's time to change up your language and time to change up your approach. All right, go ahead and click on the next video, and I'm going to share with you the language to issue the invitation.